Hello everyone and welcome. So today we're going to be discussing the Louis Vuitton Pallas Beauty Case. Interested to learn more? Stay tuned. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new around here, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you are into things like luxury shopping and reveals, fashion, daily vlogs, travel vlogs, all sorts of stuff. So like I said, if you want to join in, hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon so that way you're notified when I post new content. This week I'm starting a new format. I'm going to be posting things like luxury shopping, reveals, and reviews on Wednesdays, and daily vlogs, travel vlogs, more specific videos on Sundays. So I'm going to be posting 2 days a week from now on. But today we're going to be discussing the Louis Vuitton Pallas collection. So I purchased this bag. If you haven't already, check out my collection video. I'll link it down below. In Germany. We were there in Munich for Christmas. We spent a couple weeks in Germany in 2019, right before COVID hit. It was our last big vacation. Thankfully, we were able to go. But there was quite a bit of drama surrounding the purchase of this piece. So like I said, if you want the full story, go ahead and check out my designer bag collection video. I'm not going to bore you if you've already heard it. But this is the Louis Vuitton Pallas Beauty Case. So I'm a huge nerd and I love knowing where designers and houses get their names. So I looked up Pallas, and it turns out that Pallas was a Titan god from Greek mythology. So he was son of Titans Creus and Eurybia and ended up marrying Styx. He had Zealous, Nike, Kratos, Bias, Cecilia, all sorts of kids with Styx, and he was actually the Titan of Warcraft. Now, when it comes to the Louis Vuitton Pallas collection, I'm not quite sure where the Titan god of Warcraft comes in at, but it is what it is. Maybe it's supposed to be durable and powerful. Who knows? So anyway, so I've got the information for this pouch pulled up here online. So even though this is technically the beauty case, I use this as an everyday bag. I just throw my stuff in there, grab it, and hit the streets. It is the perfect size for everything you're going to need. And this one in particular, currently it retails for 1,110 USD. Now, when I purchased this in Germany a year and a half ago, it wasn't quite that much. And with the VAT and everything else, it wasn't even nearly what it retails for here in the US. So I was very lucky to pick it up when we were there. It was one of the last ones, actually. It was the last one in all of Germany when I purchased it. So again, tons of drama. Check out my designer bag collection for more info. So this bag, it's 11 inches long, 7.1 inches tall, and 3.9 or basically 4 inches wide. The overall construction of the bag, so it's going to be monogram canvas, which is a very durable, waterproof coated canvas. If you're familiar with Louis Vuitton, then you know this is pretty durable stuff. Now, occasionally, you'll notice this on the older clutches and older discontinued Pallas bags that the corners can wear out and blow open. So I am very careful when I carry this. See, I almost got freaked out when I carry this out and about, because that's the last thing I want to happen to this bag. It's such a special piece, sentimental. I don't want anything to happen to this bag. Now, when the Pallas collection first came out, there was, of course, the beauty case. There was a smaller clutch. There was 1 or 2 wallets, I think. There was like a shoulder bag on chain. There was a shopper tote. And then, of course, the 3 top handle bags that are still in production. So now this bag, the small wallet, and I think the 3 or maybe 4 sizes of top handle shopper are still in production. Everything else has been discontinued. Again, I think it's because of the corner issues. Anytime you have this coated canvas and you put it at a sharp point like this, it's probably gonna wear open, unfortunately. Now this piece, it does have a small piece of calfskin leather. If you're familiar with Louis Vuitton, you know they're very stingy when it comes to actual leather trimmings. Generally, if it's not the vachetta leather, it's usually a synthetic. I'm just gonna say it. Let's see, so calf trim, you'll have the gold metallic pieces. Now, I will say, after using this bag for about a year and a half, I am a little disappointed that the brass pieces aren't as hardy as they used to be. I originally got into Louis Vuitton back in 2008. It was when I purchased my first bag, and those brass pieces were solid. You could shine them up, you could polish them, and they would look good as new. These new pieces are very clearly just a thin coating over maybe nickel or something like that. So again, not the biggest fan of this new hardware. So the exterior is going to have 1 slip pocket. Now, just for size reference, I have my Gucci, well, old iPhone Plus, iPhone 6 Plus. It's the same size as the new Pro sizes. If you've watched my videos, you know this is my demo phone. But this piece easily fits inside the front pocket here for ease of access. Do I normally put it in there? No, not really, but it does fit. So usually when I'm carrying this, we might be out of town traveling, I'll throw in like our plane tickets or boarding pass in the front, or if we're in Europe, I'll slip my, Metro or high-speed rail tickets in there just for ease of access, brochures, maps, things like that. You get the point. So next, let's check out what the inside can hold. All right, so when it comes to the interior, it's quite roomy. Again, this is almost 4 inches wide. Now down here, you're going to have a second zip pocket. Of course, the Louis Vuitton patch. Louis Vuitton, my piece was made in Italy. I find with the Louis Vuitton, the pieces made in Spain, Italy, Germany, and France are usually the best. Unfortunately, I think the USA made pieces are a little subpar compared to the others, but who knows, maybe they've gotten better in recent years. The zippered pocket, it's not huge. You could easily fit like your Shiseido blotting papers in there. Probably a card case. I mean, it's actually pretty generous considering the size of the bag. And like I forgot to mention, the exterior pocket is a magnetic closure. So once it's closed, your items in there are very secure. For point of reference, I'm going to throw in my Prada 6 key holder and BMW key. Shiseido blotting papers, of course. For reference, I'm using my Louis Vuitton Brazza wallet. This is just the full size card and cash wallet. So I'm going to slide that right down in there. The Gucci iPhone 6, and of course my very old Bose headphones. I need to upgrade to the Bang & Olufsen ones. I want the AirPods that they make. They look really nice. And that's what all fits inside the Pallas bag. Such a roomy piece. I cannot recommend this enough. And then when you're ready to go, just zip it up and you're good. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the bag and see just how roomy it is. All right, so here we have the Pallas bag up close. So you'll see it has that quintessential Louis Vuitton coated canvas and the monogram. The Louis Vuitton stamp here, it's a blind stamp right there within the calfskin. And here's that magnetic pocket. So the calfskin just goes about down to here, and then the rest is that coated canvas that's the same as the lining. Now the piece of canvas, it's just one continuous piece that is just folded all around the bag itself, which is pretty unique that they were able to do that. Of course, I think these trimmings here on the ends are the calfskin as well. Now here's a close-up of the brass pieces. As you can see, there's a little bit of wear underneath just from where it rubs. Again, I mean, wear and tear, I guess it's pretty normal, but the zipper itself is actually very smooth. Inside, tons of room. Here's that back pocket that I was telling you about. So pretty roomy overall. I really don't need to put anything back there, so I don't really use it a whole lot, but the inside is so roomy. 4 inches wide. This is probably one of my widest bags, I would say. And then here is the Louis Vuitton stamp in the back. Something fascinating, this year Louis Vuitton is actually ditching the old date code format and moving over to a microchip. So each bag is going to have its own microchip. They'll just scan it there at the store for verification. And I don't know how I feel about it. So I think it's kind of neat that they're embracing new technology, but I'm also a little sad that you won't be able to purchase pieces on like Fashion File or eBay years from now and instantly know when it's from. So there's some pros and cons to that, I suppose, but you could always take it to your essay at Louis Vuitton and have them check it out. But in here, let's get all this stuff out so you can actually see it. So I was able to get my phone, my wallet, keys, and blotting paper in there. And that's the interior overall. Oop. And my headphones. Very roomy. And if you were planning to use this as a beauty bag, that coated canvas lining is going to come in handy. You'll be able to wipe it out if anything should break open or flake off inside the bag. I probably won't use it for that. Well, I know I won't. So that doesn't really bother me one way or the other, but it's a nice feature to have, especially considering it. This is technically a travel piece, but it's just the perfect size to throw everything in, grab and go. I love using this bag. And that is an up close look at the Louis Vuitton Pallas Beauty bag. All right, so that is probably one of my favorite pieces from Louis Vuitton, the Pallas bag. I absolutely love this piece. It's sentimental. It's a classic design. Again, I think it's still, so right now it's currently in stock, so you should be able to get it pretty easily. Now, when I originally purchased this, I think USD was in the 900s, and it's already up to 1110. So if you're thinking of getting it, you might as well get it now before it's either discontinued or Louis Vuitton will have another price increase or two before the end of the year. You know how it goes. So again, folks, I absolutely love the Pallas bag, so make sure to check it out if this is something you're interested in. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a short one, but like I said, I'm working out the new format with Wednesdays and Sundays. So if you don't already follow me on Instagram, go over there and check me out, Caleb.snell.designer. I'll link it below. Same name over on TikTok, Caleb.snell.designer. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great week.